Hey guys, it's Mandy, and I'm just bringing you another really quick video to show you some of my least favorite things and also some things that I'm enjoying for my Midori Traveler's Notebook. As you guys know, I'm using the Midori Traveler's Notebook in the regular size. Currently, I have 3 notebooks in there, plus the Pan Am pocket folder, and I have also a Pan Am writing board in there, and I really like that. So I did have this notebook in here. This is a Moleskine notebook, and it is the chapters, and I've talked about this in my other video before, and it just has kind of like the dots or whatever. And I made the video about a current kind of flip through of what I had in my Midori, and I mentioned that I was already starting to experience some issues with this notebook, and sure enough, the whole front cover just fell off one day, and the pages in the middle are coming out, and it just, yeah, it didn't hold up to stay in my traveler's notebook. So I took it out and I kind of retired it, even though I didn't fill the whole notebook, which really bothers me, but I'm getting over it just because it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, and it also hasn't been super great quality for me. So I am letting that one rest. Another thing, I recently got these friction erasable colored pencils, and I can't remember which Etsy shop I ordered these from, but I have mixed feelings about these. I haven't used them a lot, but they do erase well, but I feel like they're not very pigmented, so the color isn't very rich. So I'm kind of not really in love with these. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I haven't used them enough, but my first instinct was to not use them anymore. So we'll see. Another thing, like I've been trying all these different things to try to figure out what works for me, what kind of creative things I want to use for my traveler's notebook. And so I've been acquiring a few things just over time. So this is kind of not like all recently purchased, but it's just kind of stuff that I've acquired. And most of it is not my favorite. So I will show you though some things that I do love. Actually, these stickers, it's not a really good example because the stickers are in the pocket of my notebook. But I ordered these off Etsy, and it's the Star Fairy, or the Star Edition, and it has these stickers in there, which I love them. And so those are in my notebook. And then I also ordered these, and these are just vintage travel stickers. And it doesn't have an example of all of them on the back. I really like the Have a Nice Trip though. So these are neat. I don't know when I'm going to use these, but I think they're neat, so I'm just going to keep them. And then the Traveler's Notebook Hong Kong Tramways limited edition stickers. I think these are super neat. I thought that they had the pictures of all of them on the back. Does this one? This one does. And then here is another one, the 5th anniversary Travelers stickers. And here is what they all look like. So I really love those. They took forever to get here. I think almost 20 days. So that's a long time to wait for something that you really want, but it's okay. I knew that it would take that long, and it was worth it. So then let's see. I have this whole package of stuff by Tim Holtz, and I don't know. I'm not a fan of these things. I just don't know how to use them. So they're I like some of the stuff, but I don't know. I think I like his stamps, and maybe like his little, the little things that go here that say inspire, or, whatever. They have the messages on them, and you buy them in a pack of like 12 or something. I like those. I don't have them because I've decided I don't really like anything across here, or even on the end on my bookmark. So I don't know. I like that stuff better, but I just don't know how to use this stuff, and it doesn't really fit with what I do in my notebook. So I had to learn that, by purchasing it and going through it, but what can you do? I think I mentioned this in another video. I have the Midori pen loop or pen holder, and I don't like it at all. And I sound really negative in this video, but I'm just really trying to be honest about my opinions about things, and also just kind of show you like what works and what doesn't work and why it doesn't work. So this pen loop just flies all over the place for me. It's like, unless you have a really tiny pin in there, it falls off. I don't know. I don't like it at all. And I am actually selling my passport size Midori because I don't use it anymore. I did a whole video about it, and it was posted right before this. So I think I'm going to sell it with my passport size Midori because I'm not going to use it at all. And I think that Lecterm, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I think they make one that's way better. So I think I'm going to invest in one of those for my Midori. And then, let's see. Okay, here's some Pan Am stuff that I ordered. And this is some washi, which I really like. And I don't actually know if this is Pan Am or if it is, because it says Pan Am right there. So yeah, this washi is really nice. And I love these Pan Am stickers. You can see a couple are missing because I have them in my notebook. There are some monthly like planner stickers that I'm currently not going to use. So, because I just don't use my notebook like that. So I think these are really neat just to have. And then here are some other planner stickers. So and I like this. This is really good because I do keep track of different goals and stuff. So I may try to implement these stickers somehow in that setup. I'm not really sure. And then, again, if I had a written planner and use my notebook like that, I think these would be really cool. But I don't, but I still really like them. And here is just the back of the container, or the little sheet and everything that came with it. These, I tried to use one and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I don't love them. Out of this whole pack, those were the only things I didn't really like. Just because the film pocket sticker, I don't know, they were very flimsy and they didn't stick to anything. So I put it back in here and just put it away. So I don't know, maybe I'll use those in the future, I'm not really sure. So then let's do this one. I bought these Midori airplane D-clips, and I mean, let's be honest, like regular paper clips will do the job. If you just want to clip paper together, just use paper clips, because you try to go fancy, unless you found some like super fancy ones that are really good, please let me know in the comments because I would be interested to try them. But these don't hold anything together. Basically, they pop off, and I think it's because this part isn't connected. So this, when it sticks around the paper, for some reason, like it just comes, look at that, it just comes right off. I don't know, I tried so hard to use these because I love airplanes so much, and I'm not a fan. So negative Nancy in this video, just not a fan of these. So I'm gonna stick to paper clips because they do the job. And let's see. Oh, here is the Midori blank weekly insert with the grid paper on one side. I adore this insert. I think that this, more than even, well, I think a calendar is kind of necessary. Like if you're using your traveler's notebook as a planner, which I am not. However, I think that you can use the monthly planner in addition to, or in conjunction with, this weekly one for more detailed notes. I will be using this at some point. I haven't started using it yet, but when I have a reason to use it, I am excited to. So, because I really like being able to write the things that you need to do on one side, but then elaborate with notes on the other. So I think it'll be really useful, and I love that it's not dated, so I don't feel the pressure to use it even in 2016. I can just hold on to it. You know, I stay at home with my son, so if I had a lot of work stuff that I needed to do. I mean, I think this would be really awesome. And I'm a former social worker, so this would have been so helpful in my former job. So I wish I would have known about this then. So then, moving on, I have some more Tim Holtz stuff that is actually, this is all the stuff that I tried to use from those packs that just didn't really work out for me. So I'm going to put those back over here. And then here are some stickers. I bought, you know, like when you start doing something and you decide you're going to be more creative, and so you buy all this stuff and you try it all out and you realize like most of it doesn't work for you. That's kind of what I went through. I mean, I guess I just realized that I'm super simple in my needs. I need a good pen and I need paper and maybe some washi tape to like tape stuff down with. And that's in a couple paper clips. And that's really it. I'm not fancy. So these are some travel stickers. You can see I tried to use a couple of them, but they're not really for me. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty and everything, so that's nice. But I have actual like real pictures of the Eiffel Tower, and I don't know. I mean, these are really, I love old stamps and stuff, so these are neat stickers. Just really not, they're not gonna make it into my notebook. So then moving, I did this on my island in my kitchen just because I could walk around it and it'd be a lot easier to show and tell here. So I was at Michael's and they were having, I had some coupon or something, I can't remember, but this was actually on clearance, and I can't remember what this brand is. It's very popular, so I'm sure someone knows what brand this is and can educate me here. But I really like these little journaling cards, and they have, you know, don't forget to, the best. I think these are super cute to put in because, so you can circle which one that applies. I just think these are really, really cute. And I'm excited to use these. I've used a couple, but reasons this makes me happy. And it just adds a little something extra to the notebook, but you're still kind of staying true to the whole journaling aspect of writing in your notebook, which is what I do with mine. So these are a little big. They work, but they just take up like a lot of the page. I still think they're really neat though. But for someone who does maybe like hardcore scrapbooking and has like a larger scrapbook, the traditional kind of square scrapbooks, I think that these would be really cool. But I really liked awesome and just to write a little something, and boom, this is my 2-year-old's favorite word for a little while. And I mean, I just think these are they're super cute. So I probably won't use a lot of these in my notebook just because they're really huge. I'll use these instead. So then it also came with some little tape, some washi samples, I call them, just because they're just like little strips. But these are really nice. It's super thin, and it sticks pretty well. Best day ever. You can see that I've used a lot of the little strips. I used most of this sheet. Fun, best ever. I don't know, I thought those were pretty cute. So then, but the one thing, so this is so confusing to me. So I purchased these and I thought that I didn't realize these were plastic. So they have a kind of a covering on them because you have to peel off the plastic. I think it just protects the design, but they're like hard plastic. So I thought they were stickers, or I actually also thought maybe they were just like the foil that you could peel off and put in your notebook or something. But no, they're plastic. So I'm not sure how I would affix these to my notebook, but also it's just really hard. So I can't imagine writing on the other side of the page because it would interfere. So I'm not going to use these. I don't like these at all. I mean, I wish they were stickers because they're super cute as stickers, but there's all kinds of them too. But I spent like 15 minutes trying to peel these apart. So I thought it was just the plastic, you know, keeping it safe, and then it would just peel off. And I spent so long trying to, and I finally had to consult other people, and they said no, they're plastic. So yeah, I don't know. Oops. Oh no, I just dropped one. But anyways, that's just a quick, fast overview of the things that I like and what I don't like. And you know, this kind of journaling journey it's fun and interesting. You come across things that you wouldn't normally have even kind of sought out to explore or whatever. And yeah, it's just about like kind of making good decisions and also just learning what you don't really care for. And for me, I love the idea of like Tim Holtz stuff, but I don't. And you know, as far as execution for me in my notebook, it just doesn't work out for me. So, anyways, that's about it. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below. And I will be making another video soon. So I hope you guys enjoy and have a great day.